Welcome to Mindful Healing, the channel where we explore the deeper truths of life, mindfulness, and philosophy together. In today's video, we're diving into 6 powerful lessons that won't just help you protect your emotional and mental energy, but will also guide you toward lasting inner peace. These aren't just abstract theories. They are practical, life-changing strategies rooted in Buddhist philosophy that you can start applying today. Here's what I'm excited to talk and discuss with you today. How to recognize what's draining your energy and how to stop it. The power of setting boundaries and learning to say no without guilt. How to be compassionate without getting caught up in other people's negativity. Why you should be mindful of what you share with others. The incredible connection between your mind and nature. A little-known technique to deal with toxic people effortlessly. And that's not all. Throughout this video, I'll be sharing real-life stories that show how these lessons can be applied in everyday life. By the time you finish watching, you won't just gain knowledge. You'll also feel a renewed sense of control over your energy and mental well-being. Thank you for tuning in and listening. Like and subscribe so we can continue bringing you more meaningful content. Let's get started. Lesson 1. Understanding what's draining your energy. Energy isn't just physical, it's also mental and emotional. What you think, the people you interact with, the environment you live in, and the work you do all affect your energy levels every single day. The Buddha once taught that awareness is the key to maintaining inner peace. Only when you recognize what's making you exhausted can you protect yourself from negativity and find balance again. 1. Are your relationships draining your energy? There's a saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This means your energy is heavily influenced by the people you surround yourself with. Real-life examples. Chronic complainers. You have a coworker who constantly complains about work, the boss, and life, but never does anything to change. Every time you meet them, you feel your mood being pulled down. People who take advantage of kindness. A friend who frequently asks for favors but never returns them. Every time you refuse, you feel guilty, but when you help, you feel drained and used. Toxic relationships. A family member or partner who is controlling, judgmental, and makes you feel like you're not good enough no matter how hard you try. The simplest and most obvious solution is to distance yourself from these relationships. Take notes on who makes you feel exhausted after interacting with them. Prioritize spending time with people who inspire you and bring positive energy. 2. Your environment. Is it energizing you or draining you? Your physical surroundings have a strong impact on your mental state. A cluttered space, lack of natural light, or excessive noise can make you feel stressed without even realizing it. You may live in a place full of negativity, neighbors arguing, co-workers gossiping, or a household filled with endless conflicts. If you can't change where you live or work, adjust how you respond to it. Avoid engaging in negative conversations and protect your peace. 3. Your daily activities. How are you using your energy? You spend too much time on social media, getting sucked into negative news without realizing it. You work in a job you don't enjoy, feeling drained every day but afraid to make a change. If any of these 3 factors apply to you, chances are you're facing energy-draining forces that are constantly pulling from you. Your energy is a precious asset. If you don't protect it, you'll always feel exhausted and out of control. By recognizing and adjusting the things that drain your energy, you can create a happier and more fulfilling life. You can't pour from an empty cup. Learn to appreciate and protect your own energy so you can live a more meaningful life. If your energy is being drained by these factors, the most effective solution is to dedicate quality time for yourself, for positive personal hobbies and desires. If you love painting, writing, or walking, make time for it. Reconnect with nature. Just 15-30 minutes of walking outside each day can help you feel more relaxed. Practice meditation and mindfulness. Spend 10 minutes a day breathing deeply and focusing on the present moment. Take care of your body, eat healthily, drink enough water, and get enough sleep to maintain your body's energy levels. Lesson 2. Learning to say no. The key to protecting your energy and self-respect. Have you ever said yes to something when deep down you really didn't want to? Have you ever helped someone even though you were completely exhausted yourself? If your answer is yes, you're not alone. Many of us feel pressured to say yes to every request because we're afraid of disappointing others, being seen as selfish, or feeling like we're not good enough. Learning to say no is an essential skill that helps you protect your energy, establish healthy boundaries, and maintain balance in your life. This article will help you understand why saying no is so important and how to practice it effectively. There is a common misconception that turning someone down is selfish. In reality, saying no is a way of showing self-respect. You can't take care of others if you're running on empty yourself. Examples. Your friends invite you out for the weekend, but you genuinely need rest. You say yes because you don't want to upset them, but as a result, you feel exhausted for the entire following week. Your boss gives you extra work after hours without additional pay. You don't want to seem difficult, so you accept it, but it leads to burnout and less time with your family. A family member asks to borrow money, but you also have important financial obligations. You feel guilty about refusing, but if you lend them the money, you'll struggle financially. The Buddha taught about the middle way, meaning we shouldn't go to extremes in any direction. We can't give endlessly to others while neglecting ourselves, just as we shouldn't live only for ourselves without caring for others. Saying no helps us maintain balance between supporting others and taking care of ourselves. One of the biggest reasons people fear saying no is the worry that they will hurt or disappoint someone. But the truth is, there are many ways to turn someone down gracefully while maintaining mutual respect. Polite ways to say no. Take time to think. If someone asks you for something and you're not ready to answer, say, "I need to think about it. I'll get back to you soon." Offer an alternative solution. If you can't help, suggest another way. "I can't help right now, but I know someone who might be able to." Say no with sincerity. A simple but effective response. "I'm really sorry, but I can't commit to this." People who truly respect you will understand and accept your response. If someone gets upset when you say no, it simply means they were more focused on what they could get from you than on your well-being. Every time you say yes to something unnecessary, you're saying no to something more important. Learning to say no isn't about rejecting life. It's about choosing what truly matters. When you set boundaries, you'll feel lighter, have more time for yourself, and live a more fulfilling life. Saying no is not selfish, it's self-love. Lesson 3. Don't absorb other people's negativity. Protect your inner peace. This happens because we tend to unconsciously absorb other people's emotions. Empathy helps us connect with others, but if we don't learn to manage it, it can become a burden, draining us and robbing us of our own peace. Have you ever felt your mood shift just because you were near someone who was constantly complaining, angry, or negative? Sometimes you have no personal issues, but after listening to someone vent about work, life, or relationships, you suddenly feel heavier, anxious, and stressed. This video will help you understand why you're so prone to absorbing negativity, how to recognize the signs, and most importantly, how to protect yourself while still maintaining compassion. There is a thin line between helping others and completely absorbing their emotions. You can be empathetic without carrying other people's pain. When listening to someone share their struggles, be present, but don't let their emotions take over your mind. Set boundaries. If someone constantly talks about negative things without making an effort to change, you have the right to limit your interactions. The Buddha often used the lotus flower as a symbol of inner peace. A lotus grows in the mud, yet remains untouched by it, maintaining its pure beauty. Likewise, we can live in a world full of negativity, but still keep our minds calm if we know how to protect ourselves. To maintain positive energy, shift your perspective. Instead of thinking, "I must fix this problem," try thinking, "I can offer support without letting myself be pulled in." Practice meditation to quiet the mind and cleanse your energy daily. You can help others without losing yourself in their struggles. Build habits that restore your energy after facing negativity. Mindfulness is a powerful tool to keep you from getting swept away by others' negativity. You can't change the world, but you can build a lifestyle that makes you immune to negativity. Here's how. Limit exposure to negative news. Only check necessary information and avoid consuming stress-inducing content. Spend time with positive people. Surround yourself with those who inspire and uplift you. Engage in creative or physical activities. Yoga, painting, music, or exercise can help maintain your positive energy. Journal your emotions. Write down what you feel and how you plan to manage those emotions. You can't control how others behave, but you can control how you react to them. Protect your inner peace, just like a lotus rising above the muddy waters. Lesson 4. Be mindful of what you share. The wisdom of communication. The Buddha taught about right speech, which means speaking with wisdom and intention. Oversharing or confiding in the wrong people can leave us vulnerable to judgment, betrayal, or negative energy. Have you ever shared something important only to later regret saying too much? Maybe it was an exciting idea, a future plan, or even a personal matter. But then you realize that the person you trusted wasn't worthy of your openness. So how do you protect your personal information and the things that matter most in life? Let's explore this together. 1. Sharing too much can cost you your advantage. Not everyone has good intentions. When you share too much about your plans, goals, or ideas, you may unintentionally give others the opportunity to take advantage of you, or even sabotage you. Before sharing something, ask yourself, is this person truly trustworthy? If it's an important plan, keep it to yourself until it's actually done. There's a key principle in life. Don't reveal your plans before you've taken action. Why? If you speak too soon, others might copy your idea. You might face unnecessary negativity, doubt, criticism, or discouragement from people who don't see your vision. Take action today. Re-evaluate who you confide in. Are they truly supportive or just curious? Practice mindful communication. Speak only what is truly necessary. Keep your important plans private. Let your success speak for itself. Remember, your secrets are your strength. Protect them wisely. Lesson 5. Connect with nature, the key to healing and life balance. Nature has a unique ability to bring us peace. When you spend time outdoors, your mind relaxes, your heart rate slows down, and stress melts away. Walk barefoot on the ground. Watch the sunrise or sunset. Spend time outside. Sometimes what you really need isn't to work harder, but to slow down and reconnect with nature. Just a little time in nature each day can help you feel more balanced and re-energized. You don't have to travel far or live in the wilderness to experience the benefits of nature. Even small changes in your daily habits can help you feel its power. Practical steps to reconnect with nature. Walk outside for at least 15 minutes a day. Instead of scrolling through your phone, take a walk, breathe in fresh air, and appreciate your surroundings. Bring greenery into your space. If you can't go outside often, add plants to your home or office for a refreshing touch. Get morning sunlight. Sunlight helps your body produce vitamin D, boosts your mood, and fills you with energy. Practice mindfulness in nature. Whether you're walking or sitting under a tree, focus on your breath. Listen to the sounds around you and immerse yourself in the present moment. Take a break from technology. Sometimes stepping away from phones, computers, and digital distractions allows you to fully experience and appreciate nature. A study from the University of Exeter, UK, found that people who spend at least 120 minutes per week in nature have significantly better mental health and happiness compared to those who don't. Nature's always there, ready to heal and restore balance. The question is, are we truly making time to experience it? When you connect with nature, you're also reconnecting with yourself. Lesson 6, the Gray Rock Method, how to protect your energy when your emotions are being pulled. The Gray Rock Method is a communication strategy that helps you become emotionally neutral and uninteresting to toxic people, causing them to lose interest in trying to manipulate or drag you into drama. The core principles of this technique: keep a neutral tone, avoid showing strong emotions, give short, vague responses, do not engage or elaborate, avoid arguing, defending yourself, or showing frustration. Do not share personal information that can be used against you. Examples: a gossipy coworker asks, "Don't you think our boss is too harsh?" Gray Rock response: "I'm not sure." A controlling family member asks, "Why haven't you been calling home lately?" Gray Rock response: "I've been busy." The goal of this method is not to hurt others, but to protect yourself from manipulation and negativity. When to use the Gray Rock Method: when dealing with manipulative or controlling individuals, If someone tries to use emotions to manipulate you, limit your reactions. When facing aggressive or argumentative people, if someone is always trying to provoke you, refuse to engage and remain neutral. In relationships, you cannot avoid completely. If it's a coworker, a relative, or a neighbor, you can maintain minimal interaction without getting drawn into their negativity. The Gray Rock method is not just a communication tool, it's a mindset that allows you to maintain inner peace. When you choose not to engage in negativity, you create more space for joy, clarity, and fulfillment in your life. You don't need to change others. You only need to change how you respond to them. We've just explored 6 profound lessons from Buddhist teachings that can help you protect your energy, maintain mental well-being, and build a peaceful life. But here's the truth. Knowing these lessons isn't enough. Real transformation happens when you start practicing them. Take a moment to reflect. Which of these lessons resonated with you the most? Are you currently allowing external factors to drain your energy? What small step can you take today to protect your inner peace? Remember, inner peace is not something you find. It's something you create. It begins with the mindful choices you make every day. Saying no to what drains you, being intentional about where you invest your time and energy, and building habits that nurture your soul. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought. Imagine a tree standing strong in the middle of a storm. The wind howls, the rain pours, but the tree remains upright because its roots are deeply grounded. You too can be that tree, calm, unshaken, and resilient, if you learn to protect your energy and prioritize your peace. If today's video was helpful to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs this message. And if you'd like more guidance on mindfulness, self-care, and Buddhist wisdom, subscribe to Mindful Healing and turn on notifications so you never miss content that can truly change your life. Finally, let's build a community of healing and growth together. Comment below and let me know. What change will you make today to protect your energy? Let's support and inspire each other on this journey to peace and fulfillment. See you in the next video. Stay mindful, stay balanced, and live with purpose.